All right, follow me. Today, what we're going to do is I just want to highlight, we've done this before, variety of what we do and how much we do. We're very, very blessed, one, to have the customers we have, continued business, and with all the chaos in the world, the recent storms, we were blessed to not have any major damages near us. Our hearts go out to everybody out there that has had some issues, but nonetheless, again, we're blessed to have all this business. This is stuff that will get finalized and crated today. All these are crated, ready to go out, and basically, probably had 4 or 5, maybe more, earlier yesterday go out that a batch of airboat motors for some guys in Louisiana that we've been dealing with for years. But you'll see we got the small block Chevy. That's actually a giveaway motor for Holly. So I'm not sure if you can still sign up for that or not. Well, no, you can't sign up for that anymore. But that will be, they'll announce a winner on that obviously shortly. Got a couple small block Fords getting ready to go out. I'm not really sure what's in all these crates. There is definitely 427 in that one, but there's a multitude of engines obviously in crates. I will highlight crates, very well built. Probably a lot of people don't really see the value in it, but you're talking, some of the stuff we do is very expensive, so we take really, really good pride in the crates that we build to make sure that they're structurally sound, because we all know what the shipping companies are like. So one of the things that we've talked about again in the past was variety of engines. Obviously a lot of people look at what we do, they see our social posts, stuff like that, and they think of Ford, and that we're very Ford prominent. Probably because we're blessed to do all the business with Superformance, Backdraft, a lot of factory 5 cars, so there's an abundance of Fords. But we do an abundance of a lot of other stuff, and so I'm kind of standing in this Ford section. All of this stuff in this row that I'll quickly cover is either completed, ready for dyno, or is in process and going to assembly to be finalized. But something that we're commonly asked is, how can you be great at all of it? It's like a jack of all trades, but a master of none. And quite frankly, it's our dedication. It's our team that we have here in order to be able to do what we do. So great team. And then really, again, the commitment to constantly improving our products. So something really that's a little unusual is usually you'll see a ton of stuff that's complete. So what I mean by that's fuel and ignition, whether it's different manifolds, different induction systems, pulley kits. So really, how can we be excellent in doing a variety of all these different applications that you're going to see? And what it really boils down to is the people that we have and really our commitment to mastering each one of those. So take small block Fords, for example. You see we got the short block there. I think that's a Dart Windsor based. We got 363. This one here, like when we start getting fuel and ignition systems, we have tested probably about everything. I mean, you've got your old school Holley Systemax, Fox body stuff, the new high rams with the front feed, the side feed, multi-point like this one, there's a huge variety, and it gets down to the small little things like injector size, injector length, so that it fits the rails properly, it clears the throttle linkages. There's so much that goes into it, and you just can't replace the experience that we've come to learn over all these years in being able to do all the different combinations that we do. And as I said before, we're just constantly revising those for better power, better fitment, all of that stuff. So take you down the line, you see there's a whole bunch of different short blocks. So again, all this stuff's heading to assembly. They probably got a variety of different induction systems from 8-stack, Borla, but this is our lineup of the Ford stuff. So there's a couple complete going for Backdraft Cobras. Those are 427s. In fact, this one's a 500 horse version, so it's got a low-rise manifold carbureted. This one here, we're testing a different manifold for the MPI, but that's our 575 combination. Again, Backdraft. Some short blocks. So this short block here, this is going to be another giveaway that's coming up. You'll see up on that cart there, there's a high ram side feed induction. So again, that one's getting kind of a special induction, more Fox body directed, I guess you could say. This here is probably 347-500. It's got some AFRs on it. And then we get into, so big block. Big block Ford, we do, 521s, which would be a factory production block. If we get the aftermarket block, we do 557s, 572s. We have a Cleveland aluminum in the back. That one's a extremely problematic rebuild we're doing for somebody. So it's getting all new sleeves, a multitude of work that needs to be done to that. Don't do as many Clevelands as I would like to anymore, just based on parts availability. You've got another mid-size, we'll call it. That's a big block or mid-size FE, so that's 427. Then the Chevy and some of the other stuff. So LS, this LS Next. We do short blocks, long blocks, completes, vehicle packages. This is a 427. 6-liter iron block, factory block. That is a 408. We've got two 408s. Then the big block. So obviously old school blower. It's kind of show and go. So this is a BDS old school style blower package, 2 carburetors, 540 cubic inch. We've got, these are 489s, so like 496, 502s. These are twins destined for a boat. I'll just put it that way. I can't remember what boat it is. Man, memory starts to go blank as you get older, right? But so those are twins. Got some more big blocks, 540, 540. This is another 489, 496. Small block Chevys in the back, 383s, 396s, 408s. And there's a couple Hemis, so as you've probably seen too, recently we did, again, speaking of the induction and just the variety of that stuff, we did tunnel ram 2.4s, really nice, everything complete, fuel lines, regulator, all that stuff. That thing came out sweet. I had another 8 or 1071 blower, twin carbs. We do a lot of multi-point EFIs. And we do the old school twin, Edelbrock carburetor induction. So 572 Gen 2 Hemi, then your late model Hemis. So we've done a good handful or more of these. I'm gonna say somewhere around a dozen or better. These are a little harder to get parts for, and they're very specific to certain applications. But in hot rods, Holley's got really nice front drive. They got a high ram or a multi-point. There's a lot of variety of things that you can do with these, and these are really well-designed engine packages. Probably not as popular as obviously an old school Gen 2, the Elephant, but do a fair amount of those, and even a wedge. This one I'll highlight, obviously, like when they don't make it, we can fab it. So this one happens to have a multi-point conversion on the manifold. We're real big on multi-point EFI. I'm not a really big fan of throttle body injection systems. I mean, I know a lot of you see all that stuff out there. We do some. Every time we do them, I cringe. We'll eventually do a video about fuel distribution, but it's 90s technology. It kind of, in my opinion, should be long gone by now. But multi-point, this is a 440 wedge-based motor. Unfortunately, this is one of our motors, but it went in a vehicle that they had some cooling issues and it got severely overheated. And so it's back. We're going to go back through it for them. Great shop. We have a great relationship. Not really sure exactly what happened there, but we'll get them taken care of. So it just gives you an idea of the variety of stuff. And I know none of these, or not many of them, were really complete, but everything that, if you look in the past, everything that we do today is try to do it as complete as possible, vehicle-specific packages, just to really limit any kind of potential problems when you're doing the installation. And that's really the value that we provide here at Prestige.